17-12, they outscored them. This is what I heard them right there, 9 points.
This will be the key.
That's what we say. Let's go to work. I like that. It is 8 minutes to go, 54-43. The Cats shooting 47.2. The Rangers 57.8. The Rangers have the ball and throw it away to start the quarter. That is their 9th turnover, Bob.
All right, and of course no time going off of the clock, and the Wildcats will get it out at mid-court as the ball never touched anybody except Bagley's hand, as it was intended for Partenheimer way over his hand. All right, Wildcats on the attack, trailing by 11. Kurt Foos with the ball. Now Mike Lewis. Michael to the left side to Scott Rolen. Right side, Kurt Foos. Top of the key. There is Lewis. Lewis has had a couple of them touched tonight. Here's a three on the way. No good. Rebound will come off, and Bagley has it. Bagley hands it off to Bayman. Clock becoming a factor here in the fourth quarter already. 7.5 minutes to play. Winner will meet Northeast DuBois. Forest Park moving the ball around the perimeter. End up in the corner now. Shut off and almost over and back, but Bayman grabs it just as he started to go over. Hands underneath to Bagley. Bagley will put it in easy. Bagley will get 6 buckets tonight so far. 12 points. Left side, here comes Jasper down by 13. Wildcats to Rolen. Rolen deep in the right-hand corner. The ball flipped out of his hands by Partenheimer. And the Wildcats again will retain possession of it and take it out in front of the Northeast DuBois Chief fans.
Would it be safe to say, Bob, that Forest Park's performance tonight has been that of one of the best teams in Southern Indiana?
I would say they are playing near-perfect basketball. And the Wildcats playing very strong, too, but still down by 13. Well, we have some lights go out around us. I hope that's nothing to what's going to come. They come back on. Wildcats inbounded. We've got Kurt Foos working it. Now Matt Foos on the right wing. Inside, no, left side. They take it off to Kurt Foos. He'll fire up a two. No. Partenheimer, another big rebound. Partenheimer is sweeping the boards. Here's a long alley-oop pass. Over the back, going to be called, and it's going to be on T.J. Montgomery. Montgomery fouled on Matt Foos. That will be 4 on T.J. Montgomery. And they are already in the 7-shot situation, but since it was a ball control foul, the Wildcats will not shoot it.
Well, that is a big turnaround. You can almost start to turn out the lights like above us here for Jasper if that one falls. But the Cats are still going to have to hit some three-point shots.
They do get the free throws. They will get the free throws since the ball was not in anybody's possession at the time. So we'll come down the other end of the floor, and we'll see who goes to the strike.
Want to bring it up to Jasper. Wildcats only shooting 5 of 16 from the three-point line tonight. To have a chance down the stretch, they're going to have to light it up in the last 6:37.
Well, they're going to stick Hurst back in, and we'll take out T.J. Montgomery with 6:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. Montgomery has picked up his 4th foul, and Matt Foos will go to the free throw line for Jasper. Matt has not been there. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound. Bagley's got it. Here comes Forest Park with 6.5 minutes now to play, still with a 13-point lead, 56-43. Best season ever for the Forest Park Rangers, 18-2. Turnaround shot, Bagley's got it. Oh, Bagley just drained that one. 7 buckets for him, 58-43. Wildcats, to have a player now, must come down and start ringing the bell. Left side, Michael Lewis. Rolling with it. Drives right. Passes off. Mike Fisher, right wing, misses everything. Rebound comes off Matt Foos. He drops it, and it's double dribble. Matt Foos was open, and a timeout call for Jasper. 6 minutes to play. Forest Park leads it 58-43. Back in a moment.
The lead is 15 points, 58-43, and the Cats go into full-court pressure with 6 minutes. And they need a little luck right now, Bob.
Bagley gets it inbounded to Partenheimer finally, and now Partenheimer will try to come across the line, and he makes it with about 4 seconds to spare. Left side, Forest Park works it to Fleck. Fleck now will take it to Hurst. Hurst to Bayman. Bayman, the ball taken away by Lewis. He hands it off to Merringer. Merringer is called for traveling. Well, Lewis thought Merringer might have been breaking for the bucket, and he hit Mariner at a chest-high pass, but his hands weren't ready. And by the time he gathered it in, he's got a turnover.
Well, a great turnover caused by Michael Lewis, and once again, the bad luck continuing for the Wildcats tonight.
Begley will try to inbound again, looking for somebody. He finally gets it. It's a Fleck, Brad Fleck. He's covered up. Now to Begley. Boy, Begley, like a spider, can reach around everybody, and he does. Out to Bayman. He'll let it go. He gets it now to the top of the key. Works to the left side of the floor. Hits it off to Hurst. They're playing without T.J. Montgomery, who has 4 personal fouls. Now they'll bring it to Fleck. Fleck drives in, comes back out. Bayman's got it. Clock moves to 5:20. And now Bayman drives in. Whoop, a blocking foul first on Schnare. Basket won't count. They got him about 18 feet away from the basket. And on Schnare, another foul. That'll be number 3 on Brad Schnare. Schnare, a junior for the Wildcats. Kurt Foose will check back in. And Mike Fisher will sit down. Now they got about 3 players for the Wildcats that haven't played. And about 4 for Forest Park that have not played. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, the 1 and bonus for Bob Bayman. He is 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. Gets this one.
I would say that's been about the only Achilles heel for the Rangers tonight. They're only 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Besides that, they're playing a picture-perfect ball game.
Indeed. 59-43. 60-43. 5:16 to play here in the contest. And a comfortable 17-point lead for the Forest Park Rangers. Checking out of the game will be Brad Fleck. Checking back in, I think Chad Lane has gone back in. Here comes Jasper, Rolen. Here's Lewis, right side. 3 on the way. It's no good, and Partenheimer's got another one. Partenheimer, the foul call. It's going to be on Schnare.
The Cats are normally red hot from the three-point line, Bob. They cannot buy a bucket. They've missed their last 6, 7, 8, 9 three-pointers, and they are 5 of 18.
All right, the foul call against Jasper. There with his 3rd personal foul. And Brian Partenheimer will go to the free throw line. He has not been there tonight. But Partenheimer has 11 points. 5:05 to play here in this contest. And ever important, the 1 and bonus. Shot goes up, is good. 61-43. Forest Park playing a top-notch ball game. And I'll tell you what, should they win this one, it would be against the Northeast DuBois Jeep and a chance for revenge. As they were beaten on their home floor by the Jeep. Second one is missed. Rebound will come off to Rolen. Here comes Jasper. Rolen, right side. Lewis trying to get Rolen to deep right corner. He does, and he'll set up for the 3. He's got the 3 on the way, got it. Rolen picks up his 9th bucket. And I'll have to tally how many he does have total. Woo, almost dragging the foot. Chad Lane, 61-46. 26 points. As I look down, you can call that one, Walt. Now, Begley will jam it back, and he kicks it out of bounds.
That's the 4th block tonight for Kurt Begley, and he's living up to the expectations. Dan Dockich to see him from Indiana, and Coach Felling, so he's definitely a blue chipper himself.
All right, 4:24 to play here in the game. The Wildcats are probably going to fire. Left side, now they'll go to the right side. Off to Rolen. Rolen faking and almost lost it. Goes up with a 3 anyway, and he's got it. Rolen, off balance, nails down another 3. And it's 61-49. Wildcats trying to come back after being down by 17. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Foul called, and it'll send Partenheimer back to the free throw line. Won't go ahead. I'm going to count some of the scoring.
Don't count the Wildcats out yet if you're a Cat fan out there. They got guys that are able to hit the trays in bunches. They have not been able to hit them tonight. They are only 7 of 20 right now, hitting their last 2. But you can bet they're going to be going up by the bushel bucketfuls, and if they start hitting them, can get a couple of turnovers, they can get back into this thing with 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
I have Rolen with 29 points right now. Bartenheimer has 12 points. He's at the free throw line. He's got it. T.J. Montgomery, Kurt Bagley has 14 points to his credit tonight. The 62-49 the score. Bartenheimer will have the second opportunity of the one in bonus. Shot on the way. It's good. 63-49. Here comes Jasper. 4 minutes to burn. With it, Rolen goes around his defender. Up with a shot. And charging foul on Rolen. Oh, the Jasper fans not happy. 3 minutes and 54 seconds. And a charging foul on Rolen. That will be number 3 on Scott.
That's also the Cats' 11th turnover. And, that's a big win from the Wildcat standpoint. They need production every time down the floor in the last 3:54. From the Forest Park standpoint, Ranger fans have to be awfully happy. They have played a picture-perfect ball game tonight.
These officials have changed around. Earlier on, they were giving the shooter the advantage, but T.J. Montgomery, remember, picked up his 4th foul the very same way.
That's right.
The officials really have turned about the way they had been calling it. And T.J. Montgomery and Scott Rolen are paying the price. Long down court pass. Seaman behind the defense. New and Fisher. And yes, we're going to have a double dribble called on Bayman. Well, the Wildcats were able to recoup after Bayman had beaten them down only because he had muffed the pass. Lewis then caused the double dribble.
That's the 11th turnover for Forest Park, same as Jasper.
Here is Lewis. Now to Foose. Kurt Foose. He drives in. He's shut off. Comes out to Schneier. Nobody shooting. The clock going down. 3 minutes and 35. Here's a 3 on the way by Rolen. He's got it. Rolen with another 3.
Give Schneier credit for a great screen there.
32 points and a travel call now on Bob Bayman. 32 points for Scott Rolen. And with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, needs only 6 more points to tie Mike Ballinger. Ballinger, 38 points.
That's within reach. But once again, Rolen coming off a beautiful screen by Schneier, and that screen making it all possible. Of course, Rolen knowing exactly what to do with the ball when he has the open shot. And this could get close if they can hit another one or another couple of them here.
All right, 3:30 to play here in this contest. Jasper down by 11. With it, Lewis with 3 on the way. No, and Montgomery skies for the rebound. And now they'll try to slow it down and cut off the clock. As it's knocked away, picked up by Lane. Now he loses it. Jasper's got it. Kurt Foose with 3:10 to play. He stops. He checks it. Goes left side. There's Lewis. He goes for 3. He got it. Lewis and the Wildcats are coming back. 63-55, and Forest Park calls the timeout with 3:02 to play. They lead it by 8. 63-55. Let's take a break.
After missing 9 straight three-pointers, the Cats have hit 4 in a row, back within 8, Bob.
All right, 3:02. They turn the clock on. Bartenheimer has the ball back to Bagley. Bagley races across the 10-second line. Goes into the paint, comes back out. Gets it to Bayman. They're going to try to knock the clock down. It's an 8-point lead at 63-55. A foul called. And, of course, the fans asking for the intentional foul, but none coming. Going to the free throw line is going to be Brad Fleck. He's 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. The foul was on Kurt Foose, and that will be his 3rd. They stop the clock with 2:48.
I think you might see a lot of this in the last 2:58. And it's going to come down to the Rangers hitting their free throws, which they're 11 of 19 right now.
Brad is 2 out of 2. Got him in the first quarter. It's good. 64-55. Well, Brad Fleck can give Forest Park back a 10-point lead with 2:48 to play here in the contest. He is 3 out of 3, now 4 out of 4. And it's 65-55. Wildcats need some possessions to get back. Forest Park, boy, what a great ball game they played. And the Wildcats coming back strong. 2:40 on the clock. And they'll get it to Kurt Foose. He'll go in from the free throw line area. Takes the shot, no. Bartenheimer the rebound. Quickly down the floor, and a foul called. It's going to be on Kurt Foose. Foose has picked up foul number 4. That comes with 2:32 to play. Ken Schulteis doesn't want to lose Kurt Foose. They're going to put Mike Fisher back in. And in the meantime, they'll be sending Forest Park back down to the free throw line. And let's see who goes there. I think maybe Partenheimer.
Well, it's going to come down to the free throw line tonight.
Well,
if the Rangers can connect, it looks like they'll go home with the victory. They're 13 of 21.
Wildcats are what at the line?
They've only been there 6 times and hit 4, so that is a big, big free throw differential to say the least.
I guess. All right, Partenheimer's going to try to make it more here as he's going to get the one in bonus attempt. Brian Partenheimer, 3 out of 4, so on the way he's got it. Partenheimer, a blue chipper. He's a senior. D.J. Montgomery, a senior. Kurt Begley, a junior. Chad Lane's a senior. Bob Bayman, a senior. Brad Fleck, a sophomore.
And after having a rough start, the Rangers have now hit 10 of their last 11.
And another one goes in. 5 out of 6 shooting for Brian Partenheimer. Jasper looking at a 12-point deficit. They have the ball. Rolen will take it. Goes around the right side. Hands it off to Mike Fisher. Fisher fakes. Now goes to Lewis. Lewis fakes. He can't get the shot. Goes away from Begley. Got it! Begley moved away from Lewis after he gave a little hesitation, and Lewis stung him. Right side, down behind the Wildcat defense, and Forest Park gets another one to go in.
There's that transition by Forest Park again, and Rolen hit the 3.
Rolling a 3. And that will stop the clock as the official has called a foul. They count the three-point basket. The foul is on Begley. That'll be 4 on Begley. Rolen.
Now what they're asking for here is they're asking for a 1 in the bonus since it was after the play bomb.
All right, Rolen has now picked up his 12th bucket. He's got 35 points. 69 to 61 the score as Jasper, after being 12 points down just a few moments ago, has come roaring back within 8. 2:04 on the clock. Rolen with 35 points, now 36. Well, on a sidelight, he needs only 2 more to tie the record set by Mike Ballinger here in this gym back in 1981. Under 2 minutes to play. A foul call, and it's going to send Bayman to the free throw line. It's on Merringer. Merringer, the design foul man there, has stopped the clock at 1:57. 69-62. A lot of fans, Walt, I think, are remembering back in 1975. The triple overtime come from behind victory that the Wildcats had.
Nobody's left here tonight, I'll tell you that.
Not a person. That happened back in 1975 in triple overtime. However, Bayman's not looking for that. He's at the free throw line looking for free throws. He's 5 out of 6, just like Partenheimer. Now giving 6 out of 7.
Oh, they are 12 of their last 13 after being 4 of their first 11. They have nailed the free throws down.
How about a night for Bayman? 18 points, averages 12. Bayman is 6 out of 7 at the free throw line. It's 70 to 62. It's on the way. He's got it. 71-62. Minute 57. Rolen will bring the ball across the timeline. Going against Beglin. He'll fire a 3 from the top of the key, and he's got it. Scott Rolen has just broken the Wildcat, or the floor record here, with 39 points. And now another foul on the inbounds, and it's a 1 in bonus.
Now the lead's back to 6.
Jasper coming back. 71 to 67 is the score. And Forest Park will go back to the free throw line.
39. They're asking 39 points.
39 for Rolen. However,
that's the record.
More importantly,
we're having people talking
shot on the way is good,
guys.
D.J. Montgomery at the free throw line makes it. Every fan in the crowd was turning around asking us if that was a record. And
yeah, it is. It is the record.
Set by Mike Ballinger in 1981. Meanwhile, Montgomery back at the free throw line. He's got it. He hit both of them.
Rangers are 19 to 27.
73-65. Here comes Jasper. Lewis quickly working on Begley. Begley, there's a 3 on the way. No, Partenheimer, and a foul call. It should be on Jasper, I think, for an over the back. Well, we'll stop play with 1 minute and 37 seconds. It will be against what, Rolen?
Yeah, Rolen's 4th personal foul.
4 for Scott Rolen with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining. 73-65 in a whalable ball game, and it's not over. Brian Partenheimer will return there. and want a man to send to the line. He and Bayman have really done a number at the charity stripe.
15 of their last 16, the Rangers are.
Between those two, they are 12 out of 14. Shot on the way. Hit short, no good. Rebound, Jasper. Rolen down to Lewis. Lewis back to Rolen. Rolen fakes. Now goes up with the three. He's got another one. That's 14 buckets he's got. I've lost track of how many points, but let's give him 42. 73-68. Back within 5. A minute and 19 seconds. And a foul finally is called on Maringer, and that will send Kurt Begley to the free throw line. We've got a minute and 18 seconds on the clock in the game. 73 for Forest Park, 68 for Jasper. Jasper was down by as many as 17 points on a couple of occasions.
It's now a two-possession ball game. It's all come down to that. All the fireworks and everything. And if he misses this free throw, 2 3-point shots would actually put the Cats out on the lead, which is pretty unbelievable.
All right, we've got another substitution I want to put in for Jasper because the first time he's really played this situation, and that is Jared Brosner.
Oh, he can drain him from the outside. He can.
Brosner is a 3-point shooter. Here's a shot put up by Begley, and it's no good, and Rolen pulls off the rebound. Here come the Wildcats. Right side, Rolen drops it out to Brosner. He passes it off, and he'll get it off to Mike Fisher. He misses his shot. Ball put back up by Maringer, and Maringer's got it. Maringer's second bucket, 73-70. A minute 1 to play. A foul call on the inbounds play on Michael Lewis.
Hey, we got a ball game here, friends. This is a 17-point ball game.
We're at
Not
73.
long ago.
We're at 73-70, and we have a foul on the inbounds play, and that was called against Michael Lewis. That will be only his second foul, but it was going to be sending Bayman back to the free throw line, who's a very deadly shooter.
Yes, he is.
Look at this score. We're reminiscent of 1975. Really, the score on that game ended up 75-74.
Well, that's not out of the question here.
But Bayman again goes to the line. He's hit his last 6 shots. On his way, he's got this one. 8 out of 9 shooting for this young man, and Bob Bayman is just solid gold tonight. 10, 11, 12, he has 20 points.
Whatever happens, you got to give the Cats an awful lot of credit. What a courageous second-half comeback.
74-70. Bayman eyes the rim, flies the basket, he's got it. 9 out of 10 shooting for him. It's 75-70. 1 minute to play. Here's Brosmer. He comes down. He cocks the arm. He shoots. No good. Rolling the putback. It's no good. Rebound. Kurt Begley. Foul call is going to be against Forest Park. It'll be against the Rangers. Rolen falls to the floor. A foul call against Forest Park. See who the foul's on, if you will, and I'm going to get a number, if you will.
That's a foul. It's going to be called on Partenheimer. Brian Partenheimer from Forest Park is who we got on the board, and that's going to be sending Scott Rolen to the line. Right now, Bob is tabulating. That is, by the way, Partenheimer's second personal foul. A couple of free throws here would put the Cats to within a 3-pointer. I got a feeling this is going down to the buzzer.
Rolen has now nailed down 42 points. And everything he does will add to the record. 75-70, only 52 seconds remaining. And Rolen at the free throw line. Takes a deep breath, fires it, got it. That'll be 43 points for him, and it's 75-71.
Cats are only 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Forest Park 31 free throws, Jasper 8. That's what we got as far as that stat.
Rolen, the deep knee bend, the shot, he's got it. He now has hit 7 in a row from the line. It's a 3-point game, 75-72. Ball inbounded to Begley. Begley down to Bayman. Bayman, Maringer's got it. Maringer is going to be called for the foul. Maringer has picked up his 4th personal foul. It's going to send Bob Bayman back to the free throw line.
He's lived there, it seems, the last couple of minutes.
Well, he has. Rolen has used it pretty well himself. He has 7 in a row. Partenheimer has hit 5 out of 7. Bayman has hit 9 out of 10. And Montgomery, when he was in, has 3 out of 3. Montgomery is back in, of course, and he has 4 personal fouls. But Bob Bayman now taking his time. Might be time for a Wildcat timeout. Bayman eyes the basket. Takes the shot. He's got it. Oh, Bayman is solid gold. 10 out of 11.
Can you think of a better way to spend $7 but to see these tournament games?
Oh, that's worth it for one game. 76-72. And Bob Bayman at the line again. And he gets another one. Wow.
Oh, his money.
45 seconds. Down to 5 points. 77-72. Rolen dishes right side. Shot by Lewis on the right side. There's a three, and he's got it. Lewis nails a three. And it's a 3 2-point ball game and a timeout called by Jasper with 34 seconds remaining. Forest Park has the lead, 77-75. We're going to take a half a minute and come back. Floor. I'm sure that the Wildcat defense has been admonished not to let Forest Park get behind them again, as they've done several times. All right, Bagley will get it into Bayman. The last thing they want to do is foul Baglin, but they have a reach-in foul on Mike Fisher, and they do it anyway. That's a half a minute to go. The clock is stopped. It is 77-75. And Ken Schulteis and the Wildcat fans hoping and praying that for some reason Bob Bayman might miss at least one of them.
This is his 5th Southridge sectional, make it 6th Southridge sectional game, his 4th Southridge sectional. You want to talk about the franchise guy that's been there forever. That is Bob Bayman. He has ran this team the last 3 years and is going back once again to the charity line.
All right, 30 seconds to play. Shot on the way. He's got it.
He's not even hitting rim.
That's 12, and he's made 11 of them in a row. 78-75, 30 seconds remaining. Bayman eyes the basket. He definitely wants this one. And he got it. 4-point lead for Forest Park. Here comes Jasper. 79-75. Looking for somebody to be moving, and they find Fisher. Fisher goes in. They stop the clock. A foul called on Forest Park. 79-75. Last thing Forest Park wanted was to stop that clock and to send Jasper to the free throw line with an opportunity to shoot the one in bonus.
Not all that bad for Forest Park, though, because Jasper's been coming down the floor and hitting threes. Jasper's been picking up threes and giving up twos and getting closer.
The two-possession victory anyway, or time for him to win. Here is Fisher. Fisher toes the line, takes a deep breath. He's got it. Mike Fisher, only his first bucket of the ball game.
Cats are 8 of 10 at the free throw line.
79-76. Boy, our first one ended in overtime. Du Bois won it, 48-41. And now Mike Fisher trying to get the Wildcats to within 2. He does. He's got it. 79-77. 22 seconds on the inbounds play. They've got a foul. And who do they foul? Just guess. Wild guess.
Well, he's been living there for the last quarter or so. That's Bob Bayman.
Bob Bayman. I'll tell you what, if anybody else got sent to the line right now, I think they'd be in culture shock.
But, of course, Denny Dutaz, being very smart, he's keeping it in Bayman's hands.
Oh, absolutely. That's like putting it in the hands of Steve Alford.
Yeah, but the Cats had no chance but to foul Bayman right there. Call him money at the free throw line. He's been deadly. He hasn't missed. He's got another one in bonus here.
I'm out of room for Bob Bayman. At the stripe, he's got it. 14 for him. 14 out of, he's got 13 in a row. 13 and 10 and 12. He's got 25 points.
He doesn't even make it interesting. He doesn't hit rim. It's nothing but net.
80-77. Maybe I'll prophetic. Shot up, and it's good. Now it's 81-77. Here comes Jasper again with 19 seconds. Lewis goes down. They're looking for Rolen. Rolen goes for 3. He shot the 3. Rolen's got another one. And now timeout Jasper, and it's 81-80. And now a couple of fouls at the free throw line as
Bob Bayman's hand.
Well, they're going to try to get it to Bayman, but they may double team him to try to keep him from getting it, but that will let somebody loose. We'll see. As it'll be Baglin to inbound it again. 81-80. Trying to get one more substitution in. They don't get it in. Bounce pass comes into Baglin. And he falls out of bounds. This is an intentional foul. It's an intentional foul called against Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis has just been assessed an intentional foul trying to get to the ball and Bayman. The official says it will. They're going to call the 1-1.
No, it wasn't an intentional foul. He was going for the ball. If anything, I thought
it's an intentional foul. Let's check it. I thought I saw the indication that it was an intentional foul. All right, now what that means is that Bayman has at the free throw line. He'll get 2 shots, and regardless of what happens, Forest Park's going to get the ball back.
That's a big, big turning point in this ball game.
Shot on the way by Bayman. He's got it. He's got 16 out of 17. That'll make it 82-80. But most important of the whole thing is that Forest Park will get the ball back. What a way to end the game. 17 in a row.
What a controversial way to end the game.
Absolutely. 83-80. 11 seconds remaining. The Wildcats may be forced to foul again, but they really can't afford to. They have got to call or try to get them to cough up the ball. The possession arrow goes to Jasper as I can see it.
They need a miracle here with 11 seconds, but miracles can happen.
All right, Bagley trying to get the ball inbounds, and he finally does, and the foul called immediately. And it's on Lewis with 1 second went off of the clock, and it will be Bayman going back to the free throw line, and does he know the way there?
He has been camping there. Once again, you got to give the Rangers credit. It's been one whale of a comeback by Jasper. They have been nailing the three-point shot, but on the other hand, Forest Park has went to the free throw line, and they have been nothing short of phenomenal. They have hit their last 9 straight shots. They have hit 18 of their last 20 at the free throw line, and when you hit 18 out of 20 from the free throw line, you deserve to win a basketball game most of the time.
Michael Lewis is fouled out of the game. Lewis getting 5 buckets, all of them were 3, so he ends up with 15 points. But Bob Bayman at the free throw line, look at my card. I'll tell you, it looks like a horoscope. Shot on the way, Bayman's got another one. Can you believe it? The man has hit 17 out of 18. 17 out of 18. 84-80.
That's got to be close to a record, Bob.
Oh, it is, because the most ever made has been 12, I think, and that was by 3 different players. I'm just full of this stuff. I know that one. Here's the second shot. It's good. That definitely is a record. 85-80. We've got 10 seconds. Now we've got 9 seconds. Rolen pops up for another 3. It's no good. T.J. Montgomery, the rebound. He falls to the floor, and a foul called, and it'll be against Jasper with 4 seconds remaining. And Forest Park can just about tie it up in a knot this time down.
Once again, you got to give the Rangers credit, but from my standpoint, I hate to see it come down to an intentional foul causing the end of this ball game. The Rangers played a great game. The Wildcats with one of the best comebacks in the history of the Southridge Sectional, and I hate for it to come down to an intentional foul that was questionable at best.
The fouls, I don't have any complaint. I don't think anybody has any complaint about the fouls that have been called. The one incident. Montgomery at the free throw line. Montgomery himself is 3 out of 3. 85-80. He takes the deep end. The shot off, no good. Jasper rebound, unmolested. They'll let him go down. They'll fire the 3, and it goes up, no good. And that will end the ball game. And Forest Park advances to the Friday night round by defeating the Wildcats of Jasper